Welcome, travelers, new and old, from near and far. Join me as we continue the tale of Finwe Indoris and his new life here in Morrowind. When we last left Finwe, he had returned once again to AldRuhn, this time after escorting his companion to the foot of Red Mountain. Unfortunately, the dream sendings of the Devil Dagoth Ur were too much for him, and they had to retreat quickly down again. It was after this failure that he finally opened up to Finwe about his failings and his fear of returning to his clan matriarch to face her wrath and disappointment. Having suffered similarly in Clan Indoris, and because this young Dunmer in appearance and spirit reminds him so much of his own clan cousin so long ago, Finwe agreed to journey back into the east to escort his companion and to tie some loose ends up along the way. And so here we find Finwe, about to exit the Redoran Council House, preparing to journey back into the east, and possibly first into Ranyan. And with that, everyone, welcome back to the tale of Finwe Indoris, with me, Dr. Morrowind. So, apologies, first off, if the mic's a little bit odd sounding this time. I'm trying to find a setup that sounds a little bit less awful when I'm trying to deal with things after shooting the video. So, we'll see how this sounds. My apologies if it isn't that much of an improvement. I like how we left, and then I spawned out here, turned around facing the outer room. Anyway, facing the door. It's like I walked out with my back to it. Anywho, Jacob, we do have a number of things that we could turn in Vivek, but I think it would actually be better for us to just go ahead and, head back into the east and start taking care of things. There is one thing, though, that we're going to have to go around to the various Mages Guild to take care of. I had completely forgotten about protecting the Thieves Guild base from the Kimona Tong with using that ebony to go ahead and secure the place. And at this point, we have enough funds and resources to where we're just going to buy the ebony because we want to wash our hands of this fucking business. Damn it. There's alchemists under Scar. Alright, we'll go back there, and then I guess the shortcut will be a quick civvy intervention. It's not blasphemy. We're not using it just for shortcuts. It's, because of the depth of our faith. We can't help but pray to civvy, and they can't help but, I guess, teleport us where we want to go somewhat. Anyhow, where are the alchemists? I'm not interested in clothiers. Not really interested. Well, yes, I would be. No, I'm not interested in the enchanter. Gotta remember, the alchemist. I'm only here for resources, for things. Yes, okay. The alchemist. No, I suppose we could head back into the Redoran Council Hall, to take care of things, to ask for more duties. But at this point, I feel like it's more important to help our friend. All right. Hello. Would you stop moving away? Yes, Sine. That's right. I remember from the last chapter. You have no money, but you may have ebony ore. It's either under R for raw or E for ebony. Now, I don't really think Finwe has too much of a problem stealing from, from the Empire. So at the end of the day, if this doesn't work... Ooh, and we can try from the various Mages Guilds, see if they have any ebony ore. But if all else fails, we can always just take a quick pop on over to Caldera, right? And steal some of their ore. I'm sure that there's plenty there to where we could get away with it. Actually, I don't know. I don't know what the security is there. We never actually took that kind of peek.
Friend.
Maybe we should have.
The day greet you?
The day greets me fairly decently, actually. It does. I mean, I have my health. I have my ability to basically absorb all this magicka. And I have about 20 grand worth of, accounting for bad selling. I have about 20 grand worth of items here.
I do enjoy a good conversation.
Well, I don't enjoy talking with you, you ugly motherfucker, but unfortunately, situations being what they are, damn you, I need raw ebony. don't want to go back to Sadrith Mora without that. And in fact, to give some additional cover other than just escorting Julon around, we'll pick up a Fighters Guild contract, 'cause we don't really need people in Sadrith Mora asking what we're doing with him, because we don't know either, but he keeps insisting that we go to Red Mountain, which could make people think he's insane. Yes, please take me... Oh, I am so sorry, by the way. Erenanil, you are looking very attractive today. Yes, but please take me to... Steal first, or do we try and buy? We'll try and buy through Balmora.
How does the day
Through
greet you,
Balmora,
friend?
because there is that fine alchemist, and I think she will carry everything we need.
I do enjoy it.
And if she doesn't, well, then god damn it. I guess we will be stealing from Caldera. We can't sell anything to her, because if we do, the game's gonna flag everything I think that we own as being stolen from her shop. Oh, so long ago when I just left my collection of glass bottles and goblets laying here because we were so desperate for gold we were stealing 5 gold items. Yes, it has been a while since we've been in here. Thank you for that initial starting capital, by the way, ma'am. Of course, we don't say this to her, but we think it. Very sincerely. Alright. I'm not seeing either raw ebony or ebony. So that means it is time to stealst. Goodbye. Stealst. I was trying to do this a little bit more legitimately. There is, of course, the case that Finwe wouldn't actually steal, being, you know, the up-and-coming crusader that he is. But I disagree with that because, again, stealing and even secret murder are part of the religion of this place. Of
Is there
Vardenfell and
something I can
Morrowind and
do
the
for
Dunmer
you,
people.
Malcolm?
So, no, that's not really true. I think he's just opposed to stealing from House and Hearth.
You seem
Which
quite
basically
intrigued.
means every
Please
local
share
Dunmer
your
is off limits because they're probably members of the temple.
Well
Yes.
met.
Oh, wait.
Greetings.
Hold on. Ajira, real quick. Your final look over your shoulder if you have what I need. Do you have raw ebony? You have moon sugar, but no raw ebony. God damn you. Alright, Marceline. Come, let us go to Caldera. Now, Jacob, I need you to wait right here. Wait right here, actually. And then, honestly, once we go to Sadrith Mora, I'm going to need you to just pop a squat while I go sell my things, because you cannot recall with me. No, you cannot. So, actually, yeah. Why don't you just stay right here? I will be right back. I mean, relatively speaking.
Under sun and sky.
No, I don't want to do work for you. I know the work you want. You want me to get the propylon indexes for you, but I'm not doing that.
Alone, naked.
Ranimon, no. You are the one that sells scrolls, do you? 1,500 gold. That's not... Nope. We're about to go sell to that Ashlander. We don't need to do this.
How are you?
We don't need to do any of this garbage. I mean, technically, I don't need to go for this ebony either, but... Ugh, we totally fucking forgot about defending the guild hall. That is not something that we should be doing if we're trying to maintain covers being associated with the guild, which maybe we don't care about anymore, but I don't think Finwe would be very eager to possibly have his affiliation with the guild exposed now that he's a member of Honorable House Redoran, you know, and he's an up-and-comer in the temple. We really don't need anything fucking that up, says Finwe to himself. He often refers to himself in the we as though he was still talking to some of his best friends that he used to get up to various hijinks with. Even though they are long gone to the grave, probably, Finwe now thinks, becoming more and more remorseful with every step. Sad that he didn't spend more time with them. Sad that he didn't convince them all to break away from Clan Indoris while they were all still alive and free. Alright, cavern door. Can't open it. Who are you? I probably shouldn't talk to
Masera.
anybody, actually, because This is a mine that I'm trying to steal from, and I do not have authorization to be here in the slightest. I do not.
I will listen out.
In fact, as soon as we get into the mine, wherever in, this godforsaken fucking crater that is, up, there we go. That is my reason for being here, is that I need to make sure that no one has been defiling this tomb. Yes, this is obviously official temple business why we're here. Goodbye, Kwama. You just had the misfortune of being outside at the same time I did. For an ancestral tomb. Is everything intact? Have the miners been defiling the place? Can't tell. It's a skeleton, and the door was unlocked. Quick security check. Anything really bad in here? I keep seeing skeletons, and that could be a necromancer, or that could be the local tomb guardian. So until we see a bone lord, we're just assuming that we're actually cleaning the place of necromancers. But we're not stealing anything until, of course we've confirmed that. Don't know. I feel like if this weren't a necromancer place, we would have encountered a bone lord by now. Those are... Oh, right. If we just got hit by a paralysis spell, then clearly this is probably an ancestral tomb. So we're not going to take anything, but we've come so far now, it would be a shame to, leave the place tainted if we're wrong. Let's take one last peek. Yep, there's a lich in here. Holy shit, there was an undead. And, whoa, there's a bunch of them. Why so many? Who are you that you're able to summon so many of those? Answer is, we'll find out as oh god, make that stop. We'll find out as soon as I soul trap you. You little bastard. Oh, you blinded me. Very nice. Let's go ahead. Yes, just keep feeding me more of these little experience factories. You, though, I need to kill before the soul trap wears off. I'm sorry. Oh, and your blindness makes it harder for me to see. That's what that is, by the way, is blindness. All right. How big is your soul? I bet it goes in this. A lich for 60,000. That is slightly below Daedric Lord of Inspiration, but I'll take it. Well, there you go. It actually was worth pursuing. There was a lich down here and an ebony crossbow. Thank you, ancestors. The lich soul itself is honestly payment enough, ancestors, unless there's like a really ancient artifact in here. God damn that Velopian helm. I kind of want that. Kind of want that too, but we'll just leave it all intact. We took care of the lich. Got some nice little experience out of it. And we didn't need Jacob. Didn't even need Jacob to be our mobile magicka store. And we still don't, because we have a Shrine of Eloth right here that does Alm City Restoration. Awesome. Let's get that lock spell out and start locking some doors as we go. That way, in case there are any booga-boogas that get in here, they're going to have to go ahead and fight their way. They're going to have to unlock every door. All the doors. Lock all the doors. I am a fucking petty annoyance. Jumping for joy being a petty annoyance, but maybe it's not. Maybe we are actually being really helpful. I like to think that Finwe thinks he's being helpful. It's also good to make sure he knows that he, not only is it locking it, showing that I've been in here, but he's locked several doors to be like, yeah, no, note to self, Finwe, you have definitely thoroughly cleared the place, is what the multiple locked doors are. Well, that is an interesting rock fixture. Okay, I've meandered around. I've seen the nice little mine in Complex. Now, where is the actual goddamn mine? Ashimanu. The Ancestral Tomb. Slave Shack 2. The Slave Master's Shack. Now, goddamn it. It should not be this fucking difficult. Ooh, you. You! Die, please. Thank you. Alright. Where in the fuck is the mine? I feel like a lot of this was added by mods, and it is really, really throwing me off. I honestly thought that I could access it right over here. Or maybe it's down over here. I don't know. This should be clearly visible. This doesn't make any sense to me. And if you're wondering again, why are we doing this? We're going for the ebony, and we're getting the ebony to go ahead and protect the Thieves Guild. You look very... Oh, I can free these slaves, though. We will...
Your life is mine!
Oh my god. I didn't mean to do that.
Die, Fetcher!
Well, that's what I get for fucking, walking around with my spear out. Oh, shit! We're all the way back down here? Alright. Well, this should only take a second. My apologies, everyone. There. Let's just forget those guys. Go straight for the lich. Honestly, they're so low level that I don't really feel like I have much to worry about. And there we go. Oh, I almost did. I almost had something to worry about. But in the end, I didn't. And that's what matters. Come on. Well, contrary to last time, because I'm a little bit lazy, I don't know if I'm actually going to be locking all the doors on my way out, because fuck that. That seemed to have caused me bad luck. So instead, we're just going to lock the outer door. As you can tell, I'm very lazy and very wishy-washy. And those two things combined means, even once I've come up with an excuse, which I normally did out of laziness, I am happy to go back on that excuse if it means an additional increase in laziness. Maximum efficiency with maximum laziness. Alright. So I don't see anything that looks like a mine entrance over here. So I must assume that up here is the mine entrance, and what I clicked on before was just a dummy door, and the actual door is around here? I don't know. This should not be this tough. It's an ebony mine. It's the ebony mine. It's not just a ebony mine. Oh, that's the one I tried to go up in earlier, so this is probably the right one. There we go. Alright. So, we have our little invisibility ring, and that is probably going to be very important here soon. Where are you? There. Good. Okay. So I see plenty of crates. Where? There. Oh, that's right, and I also have telekinesis. I need to remember that. What we're really looking for is like an unguarded ore vein like this. Let's keep him looking over here. Look over here. Look at me. Are you an Ashlander, by the way? You seem to have a name like one. Yes. Okay, good. Good. Ring of Aversion time. Quick save. Ring of Aversion. Let's see if I can get away with it. I need a miner's pick? Are you fucking kidding me? What about in the boxes? 4 units of ebony? I need 3. Let's take a 4th just to be safe, honestly. Oh, damn. Busted. Do I have a bounty? No. No bounty. He saw it, and he just didn't care enough because he hates his pay. Awesome. What do you have to say? Any of you? I don't know where the key is, but I will be finding a way to free you all. Just not right now, because I just stole from this place, and I don't need these facts being linked. Also, I don't know how I would free them without killing the guards. We'll have to think about that. One more thing for the back burner. All right. We got the ore. Time to go back, see Jacob, and travel to the east. Now, the thing is, once we travel to the east using the guild guide, we're going to have to largely do the same thing again. Because before... Well, a couple of things. One, before seeing, Jacob's mom, who God only knows what she's going to do, Finwe doesn't need to go ahead and carry all these valuable items on him. I like to imagine that the gold we have, by the way, Finwe doesn't actually carry all of it on him. There's just a complex process that goes on off screen. But anyway, another thing is he wants to have as many available funds with him as he travels to the north in case he needs them for very expensive, exotic training. What if he finds the Master of Spear up there? It's a completely new and unknown place to him, and so he doesn't want to go into this half-cocked. No, indeed not. Alright, so we're back in town.
Book I've ever read.
Was it... What was the
Let's
book?
hear it.
Tell
There
me,
are
what
many
was the
creatures
strangest
beyond
book
the
you ever read? Was it in the 36 Lessons of Vivek? Because that seems to be the popular complaint, even though
I'm listening.
it actually makes a lot of sense once you start breaking it down phrase by phrase. But anyway. Jacob, let us continue on to see your horrible clan matriarch.
Please. By
Hello,
all means, I'm
Amelia.
listening.
I need to go to Sedrith Mora.
Well met.
Couple of things. One,
may I help,
skink.
Altmer?
I am on to the Amuesa because I have
Is
an
there something
Amuesa
I can
outcast
do
here
for
with
you?
me. He'll be able to provide me intel. Two, you. Are
Maybe
you
she's
the ebony
right.
woman? Yes. Hire a wizard. Hire a wizard. Yes, I do. Here you go. It was 4 raw units. I almost... Oh, thank fucking God. Alright, so that's been handled.
What was that?
We're gonna head to Muriel's. We're gonna go grab a drink. Actually, why don't you... No, you can come with me there, but I'm gonna leave you at Muriel's to drink while I recall to Indoranian. Because we're gonna be taking ships to the Ayamusa. And so that was the Mages Guild, Fighters Guild. Here's why I wanna do this. Is because we have a lot of gold on us, and we have some rank, which means
Anytime, friend. I'm right
I'm
here.
going to fucking mash some athletics now that we have some extra gold, because I am tired of walking slow as fuck. I really am. And while I know that this will cause an inefficient leveling with speed, we actually are so close to maxing out speed, it really doesn't matter. And I know it's a waste of gold, but in this version, as much as the mods
I should
have tried
probably
to
wash up before heading home.
balance the economy, I've come to realize that the one thing that allows you to still get away with max training like this is, in the original game, there were a finite number of soul gems minus the ones you got in random loot. You can buy them now. If you can buy grand soul gems, you can capture 60,000 grand souls, which means you're economically set.
Hail and
Rundi,
welcome,
my good
friend.
man.
Hail.
I am here for advancement. Am I worthy of advancement, actually? I've taken jobs but not done anything. Yeah, perform my duties. I thought so. Do you have any orders? It's been a while since I've been here. There's a creature loose in the trader's shop. I thought I took care of that. Yeah. Do you have any other orders? Oh, sorry. There's a creature loose in the shop for 200 gold. There's also a contract for an outlaw nearby, another 200 septims who brings me Rel's Tenim. Rel's Tenim is a murderer who escaped justice. He was last seen near Voss. While you're taking care of the corporate stalker, we might want to track him down as well. Don't you squint at me, but, I mean, I have been kind of dodging duties, so I get it. Will you work with me? No, not yet. You are one of the most highly ranked people in this guild, so that's fair.
There's someone watching me.
Anyhow,
I can tell.
anyone else train me in things that I don't have to worry about? Can you train me in any more athletics? No. block is probably... We probably are going to want to train up our agility again. That'll be the next thing we level up. About halfway there. Yeah. Yeah, but I'll wait till we actually level up to buy it. Alright, Jacob. That was our first stop. Now, we stopped there. Let's go ahead and go outside. Divine intervention. Will you take the shortcut with me? Yes, good. Good. Oh, I forgot about being able to reset that there.
In faith,
Hey,
I'm listening.
Jacob. In faith, I'm listening. Interesting. Never mind. What do you have to say about the Ayamusa camp? It's on the northeast coast of the Grazelands. Your mother and you live there, camped on the beach nearby. Very good. So we're going to have to go to Voss. That is clear. But before we do that, we're going to go to Dirty Muriel's, and then I, Jacob, am actually going to go to Indoranian. Because now that I think about it, there's no real need for me to actually buy supplies to furnish Indoranian, when it seems like the temple is going to do that for us. So originally I was going to get like a bedroll and things there, but we haven't visited it yet that often. We haven't need to. It's been more like just a storage location. Hey, Jacob, what do you have to say about this place? I have a sneaky suspicion we're surrounded by thieves, but I also suspect that might be true everywhere. Indeed. You're surrounded by the government, Jacob. Taxation. Taxation is theft.
That's unusual.
I know, me saying that. I know. Hello. Well, you must be the wizard that was hired to guard this place. Hire a wizard. Yes, you hired me to guard this room. Yes, we did.
An honor, to be sure.
Muriel. So I will not be requiring any further employment at this time, but I did want to let you know that I've helped you secure this place against the Kimono Tong. Good work. I was using the ring to defend this place, she says, but I don't need it anymore. Well, Big Helende, it has been just absolutely charming to get to work with you, but I don't know if we'll be talking that much anymore. But before I go, do you think I'm worthy of being recognized for all these things I've done? Yes, I am now the bandit. Awesome. I can't be the captain, I believe, until I rank up in my skills again. And do more jobs. Interesting. Interesting, Big Helende. I didn't realize. I thought I had done enough. Well. While we're here, anyone else do any sort of... Pardon me. Any sort of useful training? You do illusion, destruction, and mysticism. You could be useful later when I'm trying to force
Looking
level.
for something in particular?
Oh, pardon me. And then, who are you? Sete. What do you train in? Sneak, security, and acrobatics, eh? Remember how I said we're going to wait to buy our level ups? No, I'm going to buy this strength training now. It's been a while since we leveled up.
What can I help you with?
Strength, and we still jump like shit. All right.
3 blessings, friend.
Let's see. 4 more of those. Oh, where is it? I'm an idiot. I'm looking directly at it, and I'm like, where is it? Okay. And 1 more. So then I think our next thing would be, actually, if I were to train anything, it would be an agility major skill 5 times, which would be, I believe, light armor? Or my major skills? What's agility? Anything? Yes, light armor. Okay. I'm just going to do that now because we have the gold and I'm sure that we will be making it back. Anyone do light armor training in here? Medium armor training. Not what I was hoping for, although you do block, so that's nice. Racina, what training do you do? Athletics, mercantile, and speechcraft. No. Both, what do you do? You just barter, do you? No, that's not what I need. Oh my god. Are you all worthless? Big Helende, will you train me? No, not what I need. Well, this is all just disappointing. Kelegorn, can you train me on what I need? Thank you. Light armor, yes.
How can I
5
help?
times.
I'll do what I can.
2. We're at 4K, and each training's costing me about 400 gold. There we go. And with 2.8K left, I need to train agility 4 times. That'll be block. 1.
I see I stand in good company.
2.
What can I do for you?
Nope, no need to persuade. 3. I like how everyone likes me so much because my rank increase. Alright, Jacob. Wait here, and when I return, try and not get anything stolen from you. Let them know that you're my friend. Start a tab. I'll be back in like a day or 2. I know, a day or 2, but I just spent a lot of money on all this. Ma'am, Big Helende, please look after him, and I promise I will do my
You're
best
in good
to
company, friend.
repay you
Welcome.
in the future.
How are you?
Also, if anyone roughs him up, anyone who helps my friend during a roughing up,
If you
wait,
care
let's
to
take that
talk,
all
I
back,
would
'cause then they'll
consider
just
it a
stage a
privilege.
reason to fuck him up and then get the bounty. Hopefully Big Helende likes me enough to go ahead and just do this favor for me. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I just did that without first absorbing magicka from him. Good thing I have some potions to help me out. Alright, well, let's, can we rest in here? Yes, we can. We'll rest for an hour, meditate. You've ascended to level 15! Today, you suddenly realize the life you've been living, the punishment your body has been taking. There are limits to what the body can do, and perhaps you've reached them. You've wondered what it's like to grow old. Well, now you know. Jesus. Anyway, I will be taking 5 to agility for 60, 5 to strength, make that 88, and 5 to speed to make that 94. Zoomy zoom zoom, zoom zoomy, zoom zoom. Oh my god, and I just recalled myself here. I fucking hate myself. Alright, now, let's go find that Zynab camp and that guy who has all of the money. Literally all of it. Now, I want to say it's just speed, but maybe it's also athletics. For how fast you move when you are levitating. I'm not sure, but goddamn, we are a little bit zoomy, and I love it. I remember us being much more plod earlier on. It's actually a decent way to actually get around now is levitation. Like, of course, we can always run on the ground. I think it is a little bit faster. And we'll level up our athletics. But at the end of the day, our speed is almost maxed out. And we'll have the gold to buy things, so do we really need to do that? I really hope this door is locked, because I know we've been in here before, and I hope that I used my system here. I didn't, but I know we've been here, so I am going to lock it. Maybe I didn't have my lock spell then, but we do now. We're going to avoid Mr. Guar, because there's no reason for him to die. They are little peaceful creatures. I was actually looking into the the construction kit, and Guar are some weird creatures. They're one of the only ones, the tame ones at least, that get a custom fight disposition. Don't know why. I guess they really were thought of as like the domesticated animal in this area. Honestly, if I can avoid it, I'd rather, you know, not fight any of these creatures around here. Like, why? Why would I get into an exchange with these creatures? When the experience I get for killing them is so low, and when their only crime is to be in my way. That was the crime of Clan Indoris. That was the crime of Finwe's clan, for which the clan was destroyed, is that they were just in the way after doing a job for the imposter emperor. Oh, my apologies. I thought I was doing okay there, though, with the coughing. With the throat coughing. Have I been here before? Yes. Let's see if I've marked it. Did I mark it? AldRuhn. It's just ahead. Okay. One thing Finwe hasn't thought about in a minute, but it is coming to him now, is why the fuck did the Emperor not release him whenever the false Emperor had been deposed? I'm going to take a quick peek, make sure that we actually did clear this. Yep, okay. Why didn't he free him? Why did he free him now? He always thought, oh, well, I was never freed because the Emperor forgot about me. But clearly he didn't. Clearly he didn't forget about him because he let him go. Why? Why? Finwe wants answers, and I don't think he'll ever get them. Anyway, sadly, where's your trader's yurt? This is him. This is Mr. 10K. Alright, 31 disposition. My increased mercantile with your godly mercantile. Mr. 9K, apologies. If I were to sell you a $60,000 soul, what would you give me for it? Give me a little bit more than what I thought you would, actually. What if I asked for this Ancestor Ghost Soul? Oh. Oh, I see. Never mind. Wow, that is weird. With the way that I was exchanging things back and forth, it was actually causing me to lose money by doing that. Alright, so thank you for that 9K. We're going to go ahead and just rest here. I just gave you one of the most valuable items you'll run across, so clearly you'll put me up for 24 hours. And I believe the next day, yes, good. You have your gold stock replenished. And I have another one of those ungodly fucking soul gems. Yes, well, anyway. I will take the max again, and, oh, these daggers. Nope. His bartering is just too impressive. We just gotta take what he'll give us. Well, thank you, and you know, I could wait another day, my good sir.
Make it quick, Altman.
I'm getting rid of this shit now. He's the only one that will buy my soul gems. You can take that, and I think that may be it. But that is fine. Another 6K in the pocket. We're walking around with 26,000. Now we can actually do some more effective training. We could actually power level, but I'm not interested in doing that at this time. Finally. Ugh, I've been waiting to go ahead and sell those and just start being able to buy skills to reduce my inconvenience. Like this acrobatics, I've been wanting that to increase, and the fact that I can now just buy every time we go to like a fighter's guild or a place that trains physically, we're going to be looking for athletics trainers. But until then, let us return, pick up Jacob, have him restore our magicka, and then we will be off to the northeast to look for his mother. And while we're up there, we're going to look for realms to Vendandundadundado. I think if we ask for latest rumors up in Boss, we may learn a thing or two about realms. The Fighters Guild escaped murderer contract, which, I mean, we'll pursue. And we took the contract, but Finway's not too eager to do this, obviously, considering he could be considered a murderer. All of Clan Indoris could be considered murderers. What is murder, Jacob? Anyway. We're continuing on. Jacob, you never bought your hospitality papers. They probably don't like you very much around here. Not at all. Also, I'm talking to Jacob as we're wandering through town. Jacob, whenever we go and see your mother, you're going to have to tell me on the way about the actual Ayamusa camp, and I think maybe we should stop into the camp first, right? Just in case things go sideways with your mother and we have to beat feet the fuck out of there. Yes. Now, if you were listening to this and you have any thoughts, I am freeing the slaves at some point from the AldRuhn market. Do we buy them? Or do we kill everyone in the slave market and free them by force? One could be a real problem, but the other one is just putting more money into the system, which can result, of course, in
Short trip,
even
long
more
trip.
slavery.
You decide.
Well, sir, I would like a shorter trip, but I know that for getting to Tel Voss, I need to first go to Tel Mora. You're a guard. I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to you, Miss Telvanni. Please take me to Voss. And then we're going to just assume that we derped around. We just messed around the city for a day or so, just getting to know the area. I don't know if you actually have to consider us waiting there for 2 days, but I'm not traveling in the rain either. I'm very picky when it comes to that. Although, when we make it to Solstheim in the Blood Moon expansion, it will be essential, actually, that we travel at night. Oh, Jacob, it's good that we stopped here. You said we had to get your mother a gift from the trade house. So let's do that. Mr. Villager standing outside, I'm sure you're not a sleeper, right? No. Tell me about Rel's Tenem. Do you know about him? He's a bandit. He stole some of my guar and some crops, and I don't know what else. I don't know where he is now, but the Ayamusa might. Check at the Ayamusa camp. Got it. Thank you, sir.
You may speak.
There's a temple here. Let us go pray. Let us pray. And then we will go get your locket, Jacob. Time to restore my magicka, possibly by absorbing Realm's Grace. Excellent. Yakin Bale. We are not going to talk to him about any sort of special shit he wants to talk about. He should have a lot of unique dialogue because he is the master restoration trainer in this game. He wrote a book on restoration training that you can read in game. Yes, he has. What is my alteration, by the way? 57. Sir, I want you to train me 3 times. Oh, wow, that's right. I can no longer train in restoration, willpower, or alteration because there's no goddamn way my willpower is ever going to catch up to that. Interesting. You have spells, do you? Nothing of import. I'm fairly certain we've got all the important things. Well, one thing I am interested in, now that our, alteration is a lot higher, I want to talk about this open spell. I want to talk about opening this one of these level 100 doors. Alright. We have a 7% chance to cast a 100 out of 100 spell. If I reduce that to 75 out of 100, it's 22. Interesting. We still have a long way to go with alteration. Sadly, I can't train it, which means probably some off-screen grinding. Jumping for joy at that. If you have thoughts on me off-screen grinding, if you like the idea, if you hate the idea of me doing some off-screen grinding, let me know in the comments, and I will adapt based on your thoughts. Kushad. Alright, Jacob, you said you wanted to get a gift, right? My mother. Yeah, okay. Voss. Yes, I know this place. My mother sends me here from time to time. I used to go drink at the trade house with my friends when I was younger. The trade house is where you want to go for the gift. Right, it's down there. Levitation. Is it this? Is the trade house in the little port building? Because that would make sense. That's also a little annoying. I figured it would be in the actual town. Jacob, did he make it in here? Nope, he didn't. Where is he? Oh my god, get over here. Thank you. Let's go. Let's go. You're the one who needs this gift. Alright. Will you give me dialogue? Right, there's the trader called Neravarine and Marin who normally hangs around here. He buys ingredients and shit. Mother does business. He might have something she'd like. Indeed.
Where's that slave?
What's his name?
Here not long ago.
Amirin. He must be upstairs.
I don't know
Amirin,
if
my
I can
good
help you,
sir.
but I'll try.
Why, hello, July and Jacob. I haven't seen you in such a long while. How is your lovely mother? And who's your friend? And are you looking for anything in particular? Jacob. Hello, Laris. I'm just looking for something Mother might like. We are looking for something in particular. Oh, a thoughtful gift for the esteemed Mashiti, is it? I may have something suitable. As it happens, I just obtained a rather valuable and powerful item, a Twilight Balm amulet. Might that suit the lady? Only 1,000 gold. Let me see. Yes, it's perfect. Should love it, but, I don't have that kind of money, or, any money, really. Finwe and Doris, do you? I'll pay you back sometime. Oh, all right. I'll pay for it. You're lucky that, well, good. Right, Jacob, that's why I went ahead and was gone for a couple of days to get the money to buy your mother this gift. Clearly. All right. Well, we got this Twilight Balm amulet. What does my journal have to say? Jacob's agreed to tell me his whole story. Let us go outside and talk about that away from these people. Come, Jacob. All right. Tell me about your story. You got it. Thank you. This should really help get back on our good side. You're a real friend. I think it's time I told you the whole story about myself and my mission, if you still want to know. Yeah, go ahead and tell me, since we're going out of our way to do this. The first thing you know is that my mother's not actually my mother by birth. No one has any idea who my real parents are. Azura sent Mother a dream in which she told her to follow a black Kagudi into the Grazelands, and when she did, she found me as a baby in the shadows of some rocks. Azura told her that it was her task to raise me to be a great warrior, and that I had an important destiny. I can see why you're so high-strung, man. Like, that's a fucking lot. She had already been made an outcast by that time? Yes, although not for long. Azura told her that it was her fate to be in exile, in order that she be left alone to concentrate her energies on my upbringing. Interesting excuse, but, I feel like any outcast would say something like that. But anyhow, why was she exiled? Like I said, it was before my time. Tribal politics. She upset some important people. If you really want to know about it, you can ask her yourself, but she doesn't like to talk about it. She gets upset because of all the lies they tell about her over at the Ayamusa camp. There's some very vicious and untrue rumors. All right, so let's get to the blasphemy about you being Neravar. Ah, yes, that. Look, you know who Indoril Neravar was, don't you? The great Dunmer war chief from long ago who united our people against the Nords and the Dwemer. Yes. It doesn't matter whether you know who he was or not. Go and read a book if you care. What matters is that he was murdered. Jacob, I know that's what you Ashlanders think. But that's some fucking blasphemy. And you need to knock that shit off. Was murdered by Vivek, Almalexi, and Sothasil, blessed be their holy names. And Azura foretold that his spirit would one day be reborn to avenge himself and set things to rights in Morrowind by destroying Dagoth Ur and whatever profane sorcery the tribunal used to steal their false godhood. In the prophecies, this reincarnated Neravar is known as the Neravarine. And you think you're the Neravarine? Please tell me you don't think so. I know it seems unbelievable. I find it hard to believe myself sometimes, but it's true. Azura revealed her will and explained what must be done. I know I have a responsibility to fulfill, however impossible it might seem. I have to try. Who could oppose Azura? I trust her to know what my destiny holds and what I'm capable of. A. She never called you the Neravarine. B. I'm really disturbed by this, Jacob, and we're going to keep this to ourselves, and I'm not going to help you be blasphemous like this, but you're my friend, and so I'm going to actually, like, stick with you and not drive you away, but hopefully turn you aside from This path that's gonna get you killed. It's gonna get you killed, man. So Azura speaks to you. Well, not personally, no. She speaks to my mother through her dreams and visions, and that's why I need to go home and consult her wisdom. She'll know what to do because Azura will advise her. Also, don't you think that Azura at some point would speak directly to her champion? I think the fact that you haven't gotten any inkling of this, no visions from Azura, just Dagoth Ur, I don't think you're the Neravarine. I suppose we better go then. Let me talk to your mother who's brainwashed you. Yes, look. I know I've been very secretive about all this, but I do have good reason. If they knew about me, the Tribunal and their temple followers would hunt me down and destroy me. So would the Emperor come to that, since the Neravarine is also prophesied to free Morrowind from the foreign invaders. So I must ask you to keep my secret. Very well, but this is all very difficult to believe. Very well, and for what it's worth, I believe you. This is difficult to believe. I do not believe you. I understand. I'm not asking you to believe me. I'm asking you to keep my secret, and maybe, you've been a good friend to me up till now, and I'm not accustomed to asking for help. It's always been me and Mother, but if you... I'd be happy to help, but by help, I mean, I'm gonna try and help you not get, you know, drug in front of the Inquisition. Thank you for everything. One of these days, I swear I'll do something you can thank me for. Grinning like a stupid fucking Jacob do. Come on, let's go. Very good, Jacob. God damn it. God damn you. Do you know how inconvenient this is? Do you know how much of a problem this is? You... Oh... What do you... We should have known from, you know, him claiming to be Neravar Reborn. But god damn it. I was really kind of hoping you would knock that shit off whenever we talked, or maybe, you know, it was a dream sending from Dagoth Ur that we could dismiss real easily, right? Like, oh yeah, Jacob, it's clearly a dream sending from Dagoth Ur. A fucking golden guy in a mask told you were the Neravarine. That would have been easy to dismiss. But no, I don't get to use that easy to dismiss shit. I get this. I get you claiming to be the Neravarine. What did I do last time? I just told the guy, I'm like, you are not the one I saw in my dream. We're going to head north to the Ayamusa camp, and I think that's where we'll close things out. We're going to close things out by talking to the camp before we talk to your mother. No, there isn't, but you're probably not going to like going to the Ayamusa camp. But you deserve it, because you're a little blasphemer. God damn it, Jacob. He's always been a blasphemer, real-life Jacob, but this is a problem. There is an Inquisition here on Vardenfell, as we know. That's why the dissonant priests don't... Wow, there are a lot of... Gwar and Kaguti, and we're going to have to fight our way through here, but let's try and dodge most of this. Kaguti, you have to go, of course. And these look like a Gwar herd. Yay, I like Gwar. You guys are so cute. Gwari, Gwari, Gwar. Oh, I forgot to handle that Redoran woman's bandits, even though I know we already killed them. We just gotta go find the Gwar for... Piss. Piss. That's what we got the orders for from House Redoran, and I forgot. Well, next time I go back in, I'll take care of that. Although, Jacob, I don't even know if you're going to be with me then. You know, your mother might tell you that you shouldn't be hanging out with this blasphemous outlander. With the racist attitudes you had going into this, I wouldn't be surprised. But here we are, with that awesome music playing, at the start of the day, and we are here in the Ayamusa camp. This is the second of the great Ashlander camps that we have visited. Hopefully here, we will find someone willing to meet with our Mages Guild colleague. Hopefully here, we will also find someone who can tell us more about Jacob and his seemingly insane mother. Yes, indeed. But all of that and more will be in the next chapter of Finwe Indoris' tale. And this is where we will leave this chapter. So I hope that you enjoyed the chapter. If you did, please like the video, or if you have a second, comment and just let me know what you think. or if you have any answers to the various questions I asked throughout this. I really do enjoy reading what you all have to say. But until next time, everyone, safe travels out there.